Hello friends. So in the previous lecture, we have learned like how to send an internal table as a Excel attachment. Now in today's lecture, we'll learn how to send a smart form as a email attachment in PDF format. So basic knowledge on the smart form is required. Here in this session, I'm not going to create any smart form. I will search any demo smart form in my system and I will convert that smart form. I will get the OTF of that smart form. We'll convert that OTF into PDF, and then from the PDF we'll get the binary content and we'll do the attachment. Okay, so basic knowledge of a smart form is required and how to get the OTF and the PDF data is required. Fine. So if you work with a smart form, so we know for the smart form we always use that SSFM underscore function module to get the smart form name. Okay, and then after getting the smart form name, we have to call that same function module, and then we have to pass the control parameters and the output options, and the OTF data will get in this structure column OTF, which is a deep structure. Okay, and to convert the OTF into PDF and all, we require some data declaration like OTF table, PDF table, hex content table, etc. with the respective type. Okay, so as I explained, the basic knowledge on the smart form to PDF conversion is required. We'll learn how to do the attachment part. It is very simple. Fine. And I'm not creating any new smart form. Instead, we'll search for a demo smart form in our system. So if you go to smart form, just search with the demo option. Okay. Or if you can use your custom as well, no issue in that. I'm not creating, I'll just search for the demo. So you can see one form is there, standard form is there. If I execute, so we can see this output. So what I will do, I will call the same smart form in my program and we'll do the attachment of this smart form PDF into our email. So let's go back to our program. The very first thing at the top, do the data declaration. And here, what I will do, I will add the data for the smart form related things. Function module name, to get the function module of the smart form, control parameters, output options, as I explained everything. And this is all for the OTF and the binary conversion. Okay, so remaining part I will comment, which we have done in the previous lecture, that internal table part, because we are done with that. So this part we can do the multiple attachment as well, no issue in that, like one with the internal table, one with the PDF, smart form, that is also possible. Okay, but we will not make things complex as of now. So here what I will do, like perform SF to PDF. My requirement is first I want to convert a smart form into a PDF. So here, as we know, whenever you want to call the smart form, so in the code we have to call the function model SSF underscore function model name to get the smart form name, function model name. So we will add SSF underscore function model name. Here we'll pass the smart form name. Okay, so what is the smart form name which I'm going to call in my demo program? SPPF demo underscore book. So this is the smart form I'm going to call. Always open all the exceptions. So here we'll get the function model name. Okay, so FM underscore name will get here. Okay, and that FM name we have to call here. After that, we have to pass for the control parameter and the output option, and then we have to call the function model. So before that, let's add the control parameters. Control underscore parameters hyphen get OTF. The very first requirement here, I want to get the OTF because for the PDF, you must get the data into OTF format first. Okay. My second requirement is like the second parameter which I want to pass here under the control parameters is like preview I don't require it. So preview I will keep as space. Okay. The third parameter, I don't want any dialog box here. So for that the variable is no underscore dialog equal to x, and after this I will pass the output options. I will just set one printer. So in the output options I will set the destination TDD destination, the printer name I will set as the LP01. Okay. So after this we have to call our Smartform function module and replace the function module name with this fm underscore name, because the function module number gets changed into every client. So how to get that? Go to display mode, environment, function module name. Copy this function module name. Go back to our code. Here, click on pattern. Copy that fm name, and we get the details. The very first thing we have to do here, replace this with our name, dynamic function module name. Okay. Now, second important point after that, open the exceptions and then do the remaining things. So here I will pass the control parameters. Here I will pass the output options. Okay, so here you can see the one is underscore book is mandatory for the function model. We have to declare that. We will not pass any data, but we need to declare that. So go to interface, you can see is book of this type. So I will just copy this as it is, and I will do a data declaration because here mandatory. See, Smartform part that we have to handle. You should know how to pass the data to Smartform and all. Here I am focusing only at the attachment part. Okay, so here I'll pass the same like is underscore book, and here in the job info to get the OTF data, LW underscore SSF CRE SSL. Save, check, and activate. No error as of now. Okay, so inside this we'll get a data into OTF. Okay, OTF data is the field. Now we have to convert this into PDF format. So first, like refresh our OTF internal data, like LT underscore what is that table name? Let me check that. LI I think. Okay, at the top I declare that. Okay, LI underscore OTF and LW underscore OTF. So here I will refresh that LI underscore OTF. Fine. And then this LI underscore OTF body equals to will pass the OTF data from our output DB structure. Okay, so we will get the OTF data here. So once we get the OTF data, we'll convert to PDF. We'll convert the PDF. We'll convert the OTF to PDF. So clear LV underscore bin underscore file size, and here call the function module convert OTF. Convert underscore OTF. Always first open all the exceptions. Now in the formatting, my format is PDF. In the format, here I want to pass as the PDF. Okay, uncomment this, exporting, and after that we have to pass in the importing the bin file size. In the importing parameter, here we'll pass the bin file size. So LV underscore bin file size, and here output table like LI underscore OTF and the LI underscore OTF LI underscore PDF table. LI underscore PDF table. Save, check, and activate. So converting OTF table. Now the next is like appending that OTF data. Okay, Okay, let's convert that OTF data, append the OTF data into li underscore content. We have to append this OTF content two columns. This contain two columns, TD, PR, need com and parameter. So we have to concatenate both this column into li underscore content hex, content text. Okay, into li underscore content text, we will concatenate that. Okay, so here after this, what we'll do, refresh li underscore content underscore text. Okay, and now loop at li underscore OTF into LW underscore OTF, which is the work area for that. We have to concatenate and copy all the record of OTF into content table. So clear LW underscore content. This is work area we have defined for this structure. Okay. So clear LW underscore content. You can use the code as is actually. Okay. No change in this part. Just the calling passing the parameter to the Smartform and all is important. Remaining code as it is you can use 100%. Okay. So concatenate LW underscore OTF first TD com and TD parameter, and then li underscore OTF sorry concatenate, it is LW underscore OTF TD parameter into LW underscore content. Okay, and this, and then append that LW underscore content to li underscore content underscore text. Fine. So basically what we are doing here, that OTF data, we are concatenating both the columns of that into LW underscore content. Okay, and once this is done, the next is we have to get the data into hex. Okay, we have to get the data from text to hex table. Fine. So for that, this one there is a function model we have to call ss underscore object convert OTF to PDF. Okay, and before that, here also always refresh and li underscore content hex. This table will pass. We are going to pass to the table. Fine. So we click on this pattern button. So sx underscore object underscore convert underscore OTF to PDF. Okay, OTF to PDF you have to call here, and we have to pass all the mandatory. Here you can see everything is mandatory. So the source format is the OTF. The required format is the PDF. The transfer bin LV underscore transfer underscore bin. Then li underscore content underscore text. Here in this content text we have the OTF data as of now. And we'll get the binary content in this li underscore content underscore hex. Fine. The object head we are not using this, but we have to pass because it is mandatory. Okay, li underscore object, because it is mandatory we have to pass this. The length is lv underscore length. Save, check, and activate. Till now what we have done, we have identified one demo function model, demo Smartform. This is the Smartform name. I'm getting the Smartform name here. I'm passing the control parameters to get the OTF. Then by using the different function module, okay, finally we are getting the data into this hex table. Now next is this hex table. We have to do the attachment, but in the PDF format. Okay, so that we'll do the next session. Along with that, we'll do the complete testing. So let's see in the next session. Thank you.